here. A couple of days ago I posted a picture of a project I was working on. I had discovered a new crochet technique called color pooling, and I posted a picture of my project online and I got a lot of interest. You guys were like, whoa, that's pretty neat, you gotta show me how. So I decided that I would go ahead and make a video. This is my first time making any kind of video like this, so bear with me, but I'm excited to show you. This is the project that I'm talking about. Isn't that pretty cool? It's got a kind of a almost like a plaid pattern going on. It's really neat. It's called color pooling, and you use a color variant yarn. It can be any color variant yarn, but for this one, this is the one I used. It's really kind of old. It's been sitting around because I had no idea what to do with it. I liked the colors, but usually, like when you crochet with color variant yarn, it's pretty jumbled and not necessarily pretty. You might like the yarn, but then when you crochet with it, it might look kind of weird. So I was pretty reluctant to use it, but I'm really pleased with this result. So this video is going to show you how I did it. All you need to know is your basic crochet skills. There's only 2 stitches, the chain stitch and a single crochet. So if you know how to do that, you should be able to do this project. Okay, so I found the end of my yarn to start off. I looked at the different colors, and I found where a new color began. You want to start at the very beginning of a new color, okay? You don't want to start in the middle of a color, or you won't get a pattern. So you start at the beginning of a new color. Right at the beginning of the new color is where you begin where you put your slip stitch. Okay? For this particular project, the kind of stitch that you want to do is called moss stitch, I believe. I think it's called a moss stitch. It's very, very, very simple, and I'll show you how to do that. So once you got your slip stitch, you want to do an even number of chains, and for this particular one I found that 26 stitches work, but it could really vary on your particular yarn. So as long as it's an even number, you should be able to do this pattern just fine. But you have to play around with it. You won't know for sure at the beginning if you're creating a pattern. You have to do about like 10 rows before you really know if you're creating a pattern. And if you're not, just undo it and start over. It's kind of a pain, but that's just the nature of this particular project. Okay, so you start off with your chain stitches, which is your foundation row. And for this yarn, I'm going to do 26 stitches. Okay, so once you get your chain finished, you want to go 4 stitches in from the hook. Okay, I don't know if you can see. So you go, the one on the hook doesn't count. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. And so on the 4th one, you want to go in and do a single crochet. Okay, so you have this kind of loop. You see that? It's kind of loop at the end. So you do the single crochet, then chain 1, skip 1, go in the next chain and single crochet in that one. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next. Chain 1, skip 1, single crochet in the next. And you continue this until the very end. Okay, so that's what it looks like with my first row. You got your first row done. You're at the very end. The last stitch you did, hopefully, is a single crochet. Okay, so now you want to chain 2, 1, 2, and then turn. Now when you turn, you're going to want to single crochet in the chain 1 space. Okay, so there's like this hole in between these 2 single crochets. You want to chain, or you want to single crochet in that space. Chain 1, single crochet in the next space. Chain 1, single crochet in the next space. And you do that all the way until the end. Okay, so we're at the end of row 2. Okay, look at that. I think it's already got a pattern going. And it's the exact same as row 2 from here on out. You just repeat row 2 over and over again. So chain 2, you turn, and then you single crochet in that chain 1 space. Chain 1, single crochet in the next chain space. You continue that. And so, like I said, you won't really see a pattern until you get to row 10. And if you don't see a pattern by row 10, chances are you're probably not going to get one. So you might want to undo it and, you know, like try a different amount of stitches until you finally start seeing a pattern. It's kind of a pain. I haven't found a better way to do it yet, but that's how I did it. Alright, and then once I get to the 10th row, I'll be back and I'll show you how it turned out. Okay guys, so now I got 10 rows going, and you can kind of see a pattern starting to emerge, right? Like you can kind of see the red kind of going across like that, and then you can see the pink and the brown. So I know that this is gonna form a pretty neat pattern. It ends up looking like this. Alright, so that's how you do it. If you guys have any questions or you're struggling, please feel free to message me. I would be happy to help you. This is really fun, and I'm more than happy to help you guys. Alright, so I hope you guys learned something new, and take care.